must be Radar.
Yeah.
Hey, nice to meet you.
How's it going? Nice to meet you too.
Mr. Rhino. Yeah, we can fuck off. At least you hit the right fork this time. Hey there, beer tubers. Welcome back to Maxwell Star's Adventures. Here we got Radar, Guy, and the one and only Albino Rhino, which you can barely see.
You can barely see.
Yeah,
it's guy in the car and I'm gigantic.
I know you're the whitest guy in the car, but anyway.
Maybe opener at work.
Okay. Sucker wolf. Jesus. This thing sucks you right in. Alright.
I used to fuck my wife a lot in that shit.
Oh. Of course, you could probably say that about every surface in this house.
Pretty much.
Hello. I'm former alcoholic Radar. Friend and connoisseur of beer. And friend of Mr. Nick, who just unboxed the... Nice. Who just unboxed while we were thinking he was filming. And we unboxed the whole thing. Didn't film anything. Nothing. Shit. So I'll just review very quickly what we... This is it for Maxwell. We have hard root beer, 5.9 alcohol. This is I guess this is root beer, right? Dusty Boots.
It's a root beer that's hard.
Alrighty.
Dusty Boots,
Dusty boot.
We got Cano Franchetti, which is a cappuccino stout. Ooh, that's I'm repeating myself there. Ooh, cappuccino stout, named after a bishop.
Bishop. Yeah.
Or not a bishop, but a prêtre, whatever, in Edmundston.
Yeah, something like that.
Roseway Red, an unfiltered American red ale that is crisp and refreshing with a dark undercurrent of roasted barley. Fredericton's Maybe Brew Company Roseway Red.
Yeah.
I think I said ooh.
Yeah, these guys just opened and actually got a canning line. Like,
Maybe's Workhorse IPA. IPA. 7% alcohol. That looks pretty good to me. North Shore Regiment. What's this? North Shore Regiment, New Brunswick, barley wine, strong beer. It's a picture of a couple.
Distillery of Fidebois in Petit.
Do we have anything an axe to open?
Radar's head.
Yeah.
You can crack open that Roseway Red or something.
Alright.
You can crack open that Roseway Red with that and then claim it's blood.
Caracat Flyer from Fils-de-Roi Distillery. Bière de glace. Ice beer? Strong beer. Beer on ice? I think they spelled that wrong. Beer on IEES. I think they spelled that wrong.
Oh, yeah, it's an ice beer, which is ice bock. Like, they take a really strong, like, Doppelbock beer, and then they freeze it, and then drain that, like, take the ice off of it, which really condenses the beer.
Cocoa Psycho, Russian Imperial
It's
Stout.
a Cocoa Psycho.
From Brewdog. We had the privilege of meeting a few Russians today here in Mississauga. And of course the Berliner Weiss. Sour wheat ale. No, this is even sharper than the axe. They're gonna paper cut me to death now. And
where the fuck did this come from?
And last but not least,
What the fuck?
Raspberry Radler from Moosehead. I'm curious to know what this tastes like.
I'm gonna guess raspberries.
Probably tastes like raspberries.
And that is all.
That's all?
Coming in from Ontario, Niagara Falls, Ontario. This is Radar, former alcoholic Radar. Signing off.
Au revoir,
Cheers.
everybody.
I'll keep it up. No, that's okay.
My luck, it'll focus on this and not us. Hey there, beer tubers. Welcome back to Maxwell Star's Beer Reviews here at White's Tavern with the Albino Rhino and former alcoholic Radar from Beer Guy's Reviews. And we also have Beer Guy over there on the couch, belching. We're going to take a look at Guy's ass. You want a chair?
Oh, jeez.
Jesus.
Who?
Gordon Saber, I guess.
Some guy that was written a book.
He wrote a book.
Mom,
I don't think he.
No, he didn't write it. His mom.
never read it.
His mom had an affair that got way out of hand.
Are you horny or something? Alright, so here we are on day 2. He's driving. Got Radar in the back seat, Chad in the front seat. We're headed up to Collingwood to check out some breweries up there. One being Collingwood. What were the others?
Collingwood, Side Launch, Northwinds.
And what was it? Northwinds? Northwinds, okay. And then, of course, we're heading back through Waterloo, I think it is, isn't it? For
Laura and Waterloo, yeah.
Laura and Waterloo. Cool. Sounds like a fun trip.
I got to get this.
After 2.5 hours of driving, we're finally at our first stop, the Collingwood Brewery. Tourists. Cool.
How are you? Good. Okay.
Yes.
Are you looking for a Chris or?
We're looking for a Chris.
You're staying upstairs? Yeah, here. Okay, there's upstairs. Chris one hanging back. So I think it was a Chris.
You might have seen our fireside ESB before.
Maybe. That's a nice one.
That's the one I had. Pale ale. Too bad. Pretty good.
Somebody around me at the ESB. How long have these guys been open, Chad?
Hey guys.
Couple years?
That
I must have had this before.
Chad.
Awesome. So which one's this?
It's a Rockwell filter.
Ah, cool. It's 5.4. Okay, cool. Nice.
It's a Czech style pilsner. Czech inspired. 2 years ago, then by August we had our first product in the LCBO, and from there it's just been going gangbusters, going really well. So. Oh yeah, great. Yeah. And we have a second product in now. Our ESB's there, and it's amazing. We're probably going to double our capacity, double our production from last year to this year. So it's just crazy. So way beyond our projection. So that's the brew house. Compressor is 7,000 liters. So when we opened, we started with these three here, so the first 3 that we had, and then in December of this year, last year, in December, we installed these and began to fill them in the new year. So we doubled our capacity since we opened.
Double the sales.
We're on track to double our sales and obviously our outputs for this year. So it's crazy. So, but the best thing is, the plan has kind of worked to have a slightly bigger brew house and bigger tanks. It's really paying off right now. So the only challenge, it's really hard to do small one-off batches. If we had smaller tanks or a smaller brewery, we could just do a smaller, crazy batch of something. But if we do it on this, it's a lot of years. So we have to really get it right, or we're screwed. So we're doing that. We got Old Tree. We have our Saison, Belgian farmhouse style ale that we started brewing for the summer seasonal. So that's going into the LCBO in a couple of weeks. So we've already packaged the first batch, it's ready to go. So we're moving kegs of it already and bars and kitchen cans as well. So we're hoping that'll move well. It's going into cans, which is a bit odd for the style. A lot of people put the style in bottles, but we really want to make sure we get it into as many hands as possible. We just need to find the can format. Really is good for that.
Make it easier for me to take some home.
Yeah, exactly. So we're running the Saison, and the only other special thing we got going on right now is we're doing a Keller beer for our 2nd year anniversary.
Nice.
So it's an unfiltered lager with a bit of a hoppier kick. So for a pale ale, we use a hop back. So most of you guys probably know at the end of brewing, you put your hops in late to get all the aromatics, but then you have to use separate vessels, a hop back, which is after the kettle. Right before it gets cooled, you can pick up all sorts of hoppy goodness, and you get a lot more of that hop character gets retained. So we use that in our pale ale, but we also use it for the Keller beer as well. So it's not intense at all. They're just mild German hops, but it's turned out pretty well. So we're going to be packaging that next week and releasing that at our anniversary party next week. So just a limited 50 hectoliter batch. So there'll be a couple of some cans and some kegs. And it's a one-off, and we'll never come back again. So we have our anniversary series of beers.
I'll miss it.
But in this tank, the reason I got into that, this tank is this is going to be our 3rd year anniversary beer. So it's a Belgian red ale, and we're going to put it. You guys may have noticed the barrels in the room there. So I've used those barrels twice for a saison and for an old ale. And there's just water in them right now, but we're going to be putting this in there into those barrels for about a year.
Were the barrels used for anything before the saison was there?
Pinot Noir.
Pinot Noir, okay.
They came from Cause.
Nice.
Cause down in Niagara. So now at this point, I'll get a bit of oak out of them, not a ton, but it's more for the bugs that are in there. So they'll start to work on the beer, probably sour it somewhat. So we'll see what we get, but it's worked beautifully the last 2 times. So it's a bit of an experiment, but it's a lot of fun.
And here we are at brewery number 2. Northwinds Brewhouse and Eatery, also in Collingwood, Ontario. Here with, you know who I'm with by now. He's getting a little video.
Chad.
Let's go see what's in the brewery today, fellas. Thank you, sir. Please wait to be seated. Ooh, cool. What's nice? I'm gonna take a look at get a little brewery store in here too. Ooh. Oh man. Oh, this is neat. Get the focus on it. Catchkeeper Belgian IPA. Rainmaker. Cannonball.
Good, how are you?
Old Baldy Front. Looks like it's got Leahy on the cover of that bottle. Where's Gee? Hey Gee, come here. It's got Jim Leahy on it. Nice. Got a good selection here.
Might just buy one of each.
Yeah. Ooh, warm back here. Smells nice back here.
We call it a tour, but it's really kind of a standard luck. It's not much of a place compared to some of the other ones you've been around, I'm sure.
What you see is what you get.
Yeah. It's a 2-barrel system with a mash lauter tun, kettle whirlpool. We only use a hot liquor tank. We aren't running a cold liquor tank. Just using the water that's coming through the carbon filters to start the cooling on the beer. We've got the 4 fermenters out here. We've got 6 bright tanks in the coolers. And
I was about to ask now, you were running 15 beers if you remember.
yeah, 6 bright tanks, and when they get down to the kind of 5 to 7 hec range, then we'll keg them off. So we've got 10 lines for kegs as well.
Yep.
We've got the 15 or 16 on tap all the time. We've got 30 or 35 different recipes that we roll through. We don't have any beers that are around all the time, so that board is constantly changing. We're talking about some of the more popular ones, keeping them around, but we haven't gotten there yet.
Well, rotation is nice to keep people coming back.
Yeah.
Trying something different.
And the other thing it does for us, we're on maybe a dozen taps down in the city, but it lets us offer something different all the time to them for the rotating taps,
Yeah.
which they seem to appreciate.
And last but not least, the last stop in Collingwood before heading back towards Waterloo. This is Side Launch Brewing, established 2014. Let's go see what's in this one. Thank you, sir. Ooh. Ooh, smells nice in here. This is big. These guys in... Hello. Hello. Ooh, what do they got? Mixed variety pack. Not sure what that is. Mountain lager. Dark lager. Growlers.
How are you all?
What?
Good, how are you?
Not too bad.
Doing a little beer. Oh, hello.
Oh, sorry. I'm videoing, so.
And this is
our seasonal.
Ooh, what's the seasonal?
It's a Bock.
Ooh, nice. Give that a try. We're on the road again. We're almost to Kitchener, I think. I don't know how far away we are. I think Radar and Chatter is both asleep and Geese quietly driving. What? Jawohl? Jawohl?
Get to the bottle party.
You got to pee? Yeah. I've got to pee. Now open. Sir. Cool. Yep. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. How's it going today?
Good. How are you?
Oh, not too bad. Oh, my first time here too. Not sure about those two. Cool.
Retail store. Eventually, this
Nice.
will be our functioning kitchen.
So you're opening a pub kind of thing going on right here.
Yeah, like some charcuterie boards, grilled cheese, paninis,
Okay.
foods, pickled eggs, sweets, jalapenos,
Yeah, so unique but basic pub food kind of thing. Cool.
pretzels,
Pretzel. Ooh, that sounds good.
toasty, mustard.
Cool.
Hello, guys. We at least will have some.
So, excuse me. What's over here? Cracked coconut? How do you pronounce that? Crick coconut, that's it. Coconut extra stout. Hello, Joe. What's this? Red Hue. Red Hue 2. Harbinger. Pretty sure I had something from Descendants last year. Reynard the Fox.
Golden Rhino.
What's that? El Buscador. Yeah.
So here we have it. It's a 4.7 percentile light beer made from Mexico. With Mexican.
Made from real Mexicans. And Basement Beer Reviews showed up. There you go. So we're at Descendants still. Chad's just finishing up his cracked coconut. And I think he's not super impressed. I think he's giving this creepy stare. Isn't that so cute? Doesn't that just make you want to, run for your life?
And don't forget to get your tickets for the Albino Rhino Beer Festival this weekend. I know I have. Fucking boring.
Jamie back there.
300, yeah.
300. Reached your destination. Oh, it's just right here. Somebody's house. This is
Are we gonna get raped?
This is kind of sketchy.
My tie.
Or is it back
You
there?
have reached your destination, 300 Mill Street. It is on your
Oh, there it
left.
is. At TWB.
Hole in the wall.
Well, that's where most breweries are. Like, the one we were just at is one of the only ones I've been to recently that's
Yeah.
very public.
Wish me luck.
Yes, sir. Hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
Uh-oh, we're on video.
You're on. You're gonna go. You're on YouTube. Well, not yet.
Yeah. Is it going live?
Best beer, 5-star rating.
Viral.
Well, that's not live right now.
Is it going to be Kurt Isles playing? Is that going to be copyright?
I'll say it's pretty nice.
That's what I'm
I love that coffee taste on the back.
Yeah.
Because it's not overpowering. It's just, it's there. Let's just keep saying yeah.
I give it a 9 out of 10. That's what I give it.
What about you, Nicholas?
I like it.
I'd give that a 7.5. That's pretty decent.
Coffee.
8.5. I'm usually not a fan of those, but actually that's what it is.
If I'm actually with you based on beer reviews, I'd give that a 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And I'm
It's one of the few beers.
I'll show you what we got. It's our, so this is our brand new addition to the TWB family. We're calling it Hot Tub Time Machine. Looks like a hot tub, smells like a hot tub. So this was our original brew house. It was an all-in-one German-made brew house that we found. Actually found this entire brewery in a storage unit in Sissaga. It came with the brew house. It came with 3 15 hectoliter fermenters. It came with the 6,000-liter bag-in bright tank. So it's actually a bladder in the bright tank that pushes out. We're the only ones that have that kind in North America. The only ones in Canada. The only other ones in Canada are in steam whistle. They have 250-liter. 2 of them are 250-liter, and they're a different company. So this is a BTB brow all-in-one brew house. I'm issuing a challenge to anybody who can find me one. The first person that can find me one in use somewhere being used, I will handsomely reward them. And because I haven't been able to find anybody in Canada or on Pro Brew or anywhere that's able to find one of these. So what it is it's, you essentially mash, and I'm sure you all have seen the brewing process or have somewhat of an understanding of the brewing process. So you essentially mash in what is normally the kettle. You pump it up from that kettle, which is now a mash tun, into here, which is a lauter tun. There's a false bottom, there's screens here. Then you lauter back down into this kettle and boil there. So it's an all-in-one brew house. It's got a low-pressure water jacket there that acts as our boiler, that acts as our heater and our heating element. And so it's got 6 electric probes in there, and it's under 14 psi of pressure, and it boils in there. So we don't have to actually clean the electric elements that are in there boiling it, which is one of the drawbacks of electric brew houses. You actually have to take the elements out, or you have to find a way of cleaning them, because all the sugars adhere to them when you're brewing, when you're boiling your work. We would never have been able to do this if we didn't have the members that we have, Ben and Greg and Rob and everybody kicking in. But they had an expertise that allowed us to really to utilize these, because with the Croatian, it was a Croatian family that had it, that bought it, that brought it over. What they had a really nice template, but it wasn't anything that could be really workable in craft beer. Greg actually had to weld some dry hopping ports on there for us, had to weld racking arms on there, had to do some modifications throughout it, so put a new bottom port on there. So it was a lot of, they did a lot of work to make it up to speed. So anyway, I don't want to keep you guys, I know you probably got like 16 other breweries to hit tonight, but
not that many.
What's that?
Not that many yet.
Oh, okay, all right, good. There is plenty of them now. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, I love
and
it.
there is plenty of beer out front. The exit through the beer shop. So there is a ton of really good breweries in town. I mean, we just got Descendants that opened up. We got Innocente. Obviously, I'm sure you hit most of them. And if you haven't got the Guelph, then you got to hit Royal City for now.
All right, so day 2's down. Radar's tired. We're all tired. He's driving, of course, and we're making our way back now to, I think we're heading to St. Catharines for something to eat, I'm not sure. Anyway, that's the end of day 2. We'll have some reviews tonight, probably, and we'll keep on going. Yeah, you'll live with it, dude. You'll live with it. Alright, folks, day 3, rather. We're finally here at the sanctuary, the site of the festival, the site that this festival has been at every 3 years, or for the last 3 years. So yeah, this is really cool. Looks like they've done some work to the place, and it's looked really nice. I mean, all this was, I think, just dirt last year, but now it's really nice looking. The guys are already inside, so let's go in. Here's me, Maxwell Star.
So you will not be allowed to pour unless you bring a quarter. He's like, okay, I'm sending a quarter down.
Sometimes you eat the bar, and sometimes, well, the bar eats you.
Burrito.
Burritos.
Can be dangerous.
I think I'm gonna run back.
Last ride.
What happened?
I'll just start pouring it on every minute. I'll find it soon.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I have spreadsheets this time with counts.
Okay.
So it'll
The
have
Albino Rhino Beer Fest, Saturday, May 14th, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Audit will be open, and if we give them badge, they'll sign for it. Just so I don't deal with the same.
Hybrid Pale Ale. What was the,
And I have, I sent the floor plan.
didn't say anything with the last ride.
Okay, so that's,
I'm not sure what that is. Ooh.
no, I
Actually, Jake probably.
made that up this year.
Well, the thing is, we're trying to track you down when you're inside doing something. Somebody pulls up, I can just say, yeah, you're going here. Send them on their way.
Alright, so we're done for now at Brimstone. Now it's time for lunch. Chad says this is one of the best burrito places in town. That looks tasty. How's yours, Radar? Good? Eat? How's your burrito? Good morning. He's already half done. So they dropped me off after the burrito place by the Skylon Tower. I'm gonna try and see if I can get up there. Right to the top.
Phone out good because I don't have mine out.
The view this
Now-
side here, guys.
The
Right here. That's the
we
American
went to the
sea
wrong
canal
side.
soon you
Sorry,
get to the
Karen.
top, okay?
I got twisted around when we came up. That's okay. Can you look over the history? Yeah.
Here we are at the top.
Okay, come on.
Wow. That's windy. I can set my tripod up here. Look at that though. It's Rhino Vale Fells. Horseshoe Falls. Not careful, this strap's gonna blow off. Alright. going down fall side. Wow. Oh. There's the U.S. Falls, Bridal Veil next to it. And of course, big old horseshoe. Beautiful. Holy cow, it's wet here. Wow. There. A pretty good damn good view here. Hey there, beer tubers, welcome back to Maxwell Stars Beer Reviews here with Sex Swing Guy Lachance of Beer Geek Reviews. We're gonna take a look at Pretty River Lagered Ale. This must be like a Kolsch or something, huh? That's my reaction too, right there. I was expecting more, man.
That's not right with your music.
Yeah.
So the question now is, can any of us get in this vehicle?
Yes. Actually, you know what?
Let's see Chad try to get in.
I even put it in reverse, so you have more room.
Is it 2-speed automatic? Or?
Yeah.
3-speed stick.
3-speed stick?
Nice. 3-speed.
39 Ford transmission.
If you just tap the screen while it's going, it takes pictures. But,
Right leg
yeah.
in first. Good luck. Yep. This is why I had to lose weight.
I'm not gonna break it, but yeah, that's not happening. My knee.
Try the passenger side.
You're gonna have to butter you up first to get in there.
He can get in the passenger door. I guarantee you he can get in the passenger door, and I'm going to close this for hilarity's factor.
Still going, Gee?
You'll have to shimmy a little bit, but I think you can do it.
I don't think he shimmies. It's not the shimmy.
You're gonna have to get your leg around the emergency brake now.
Yeah, I felt the emergency.
Yeah, he's in.
How's it be good if you're trying to have sex in the seat? Yeah, no, this is definitely sex outside of the
How's the fit?
Not very good.
No. Keep sliding over. You have to see if you can get behind the wheel. Close the door on him.
I can close all the way.
Sort of. How do you even sit in this? You're as tall as I am.
I don't think he's got quite the shoulder span he's got.
I do not, no. You're a lot wider than I am.
Like, I know I have a gut, but like...
No, not the gut. I'm just talking width. Shoulder width. You're a lot
Holy
larger
frig.
than
I can't... My head is broken.
Yes, it is.
Your head's up against the ceiling. That's awesome.
This is fucking...
Well, get your other leg over. We'll see if we can get your wife in there with you.
Come on, Christy.
Yeah, we'll probably break it.
No.
Okay, I'm in.
Does it have enough suspension removal?
Yes. Well, the suspension is essentially from a horse and buggy.
Oh, jeez.
It's 1944. It's literally two transverse waist springs.
Oh God, you take up the whole
It's
car.
literally a buggy.
That wasn't that difficult. What are you talking about? I'm in.
And the rear axle
And
snaps.
I'm taller than you. Why are you sitting like a weirdo?
I can't sit normally.
I'm almost a head taller than you, and I'm
I must be more torso than you, but...
You're wider. That's the problem.
More gut.
Now get out so I can drive.
I can't get out.
All right. Think I could try to get in? I'm gonna try
with this car.
by trying to get people to fit in it. Okay, let me see
Yes.
if.
A friend of mine.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. Be very careful.
He had his ass absolutely in the
If you need to refocus, press the shutter button. Just half press
Speed
it.
on the pedal.
Oh my god.
This guy's about the size of Steve. Oh god. It was he got in through this door. Not his legs at first. He got his torso in first.
My gut is now wedged between the steering wheel and the side.
So yeah,
Ow.
if you got a beer belly.
Watch out.
I'll go to their side.
I'll go around.
To drive your car.
Yes, I did. I exactly did it for that.
I've got this expensive car. I need to lose weight so I can get in it.
Well, no, if I refuse to get into that door, it's a matter of principle. I'm getting into it. I can do it.
The driver's door.
I had to put my right leg in. I had to suck in my gut. I had to then
it's a
slide
matter
in.
of maneuvering.
Yeah.
And sucking and maneuvering.
You got it. Nicely done. Now for the full claustrophobic experience. There would be a lot of leg touching if you were shifting gears. I have
I know.
He's touching my leg now.
Is that your leg?
Inappropriately.
I don't think he's touching your leg, man.
That's not the gear shift.
There's no one else.
Wow. No seatbelt, no nothing.
Nope.
This is pretty cool.
Okay, brake pedal. Are we going to play like that today?
What's it doing?
Occasionally it doesn't like to work. The joys of owning an old car. It makes a bunch of weird noises.
Whoa! The double take to that I did. Whoa! Jesus. Fuck me.
And it has what is known as a crash box.
Yeah?
So basically if I fuck up a shift,
It stops?
the case explodes.
Oh. Don't do that.
No, I don't intend to. I have spares, I just don't want to use them.
Well, it's got to be hard to find parts for something like this.
Shockingly, no.
Really?
So a lot of the stuff is remade.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Big hot rodding, Whoa.
It's good.
Put my legs in an awkward position.
Yes, it is. I will attempt to keep it out of third.
Well, you gotta go further?
Nope.
Let's see if I can move my leg.
That's
there we go.
That is third gear we are in right now.
Alright. There. My leg's down here.
Can I get there from here? I have no idea.
What, Chad's place?
Yeah. I don't know. Yes,
Does Dunn,
yes I can.
Does Dunn interact with or intersect with the street?
Dunn?
Yeah.
Yes, yes it will.
Yeah, there you go. See, I know some of the roads around here.
This may be done on the stop sign, actually.
Yeah.
Nope, it is not.
It's a road that goes that way, so.
Churchill, apparently. Maybe over there. That is an all-way stop. Okay.
She's loud.
Only when you get on it.
Yeah.
Where I keep it is essentially a retirement community.
Oh, yeah?
And none of them can hear it, if I'm idling. I'm sure most of them are also deaf as all hell, but...
Well, I guess that has its advantages.
Yeah. Well, it's no one around there gives a shit. This will bring us out to Drummond.
A Drummond? Yeah.
It's an 1800s horse carriage, essentially.
Shocks? Who needs them?
There are shocks.
There are?
There are.
It's just like a metal
They didn't
bar?
come with it, but yeah, that's done just over there. So there's just a field in there. And there's absolutely no synchro on first gear, so if you're moving, it's dead to you. There we go. As you can hear by the lovely sounds of the gears going together.
So in other words, you got to be very careful driving.
Yes, you do. That is not Chad's house. Nope. Next one. That car does not like me doing that. This isn't Chad's house either, is it?
Nope.
What the fuck am I doing?
It's the next one.
Yep.
It even says 6222.
Yes. I will just say I did this on purpose so I can come around and come immediately in front of you.
There you go. Yeah, I knew you were doing. Yeah. I had no idea there was another street down here.
I'll take fluke luck any day of the week over knowledge over skill. And that is the 1950s.
There you go. That's the 1950s in a nutshell.
Yep.
I just had a question. They're not putting on well-behaved 7.
Pretty well behaved. Well, of course, if it's well behaved, we'll definitely.
Oh, behave. You have to wobble as soon as you get out of the car.
Well, John.
Alright, sure. Let's see if Chad can get in now.
At least the passenger side's not too bad.
Focus.
Oh, emergency brake, emergency brake.
Motherfucker. Last time I didn't have something in with me. Nope. I would go to the
Get your leg in. There you go.
There you go.
There. Done. Ooh, great.
Is that light on the whole time?
Somebody let me out. Hey. It's like being born. Have a seat. Have a sheet. Shit. 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 Yeah.
Good radar. Gator.
I mean, Greater. And I think it was last November, which is why it's got a poppy on the bottle, like North Shore Regiment. It's kind of to commemorate the, obviously the regiment of the North Shore in New Brunswick. So, which is where this is. Just in case that wants to come off.
Can you get my glass at the same time?
Well, let me just make sure it's not infected.
Is that yours? Is that?
Jesus, fuck!
Does that mean it's
They blew off earlier. You know what he thought was going to happen? That happened. That happened.
Dun 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 dun. Ringy. Best day. Hey, Chad.
Yes, sir.
Everybody awake? How you doing, Bubba?
Not bad, you?
Cool. Got your pants on?
I do now.
Awesome. It's nice that you don't run through the house naked or anything.
No, Chad did not.
I gave everybody a warning.
Yeah. Apparently not Bubba. All right, making our way down to the fest. I'm tagging along with Punter for the way down. He's playing Oysterhead. Never listened to that, but they're kind of like got a Talking Heads kind of vibe.
That's the
drummer from Police.
Oh yeah. What's his name?
Stuart Copeland.
Stuart Copeland. Yes. Awesome. Thanks.
I get that. We went right up there. That's where the battlefield is, right up the bridge.
Oh, cool.
We're not going that way.
Ah, it's Comer Center. Sanctuary. And we're here. Alright, almost ready to close the roads. I'm just waiting for somebody to get back and shut everything down. I guess one person wanted to be have the honor of telling people to get lost and get their cars up the street. Whew. Fest is coming together.
That'll be a good video.
Come on, focus. With you with a duo Dusty Road review with the Average Joe. Yeah, baby. And we've got Brimstone's Last Ride Loganberry Saison here at the Albino Rhino Beer Fest. This is actually release day for this beer. And Joe and Average Dad have made the trip down. He's no longer average now that he's gotten rid of the hat.
Oh, jeez. You know what? That's terrible.
Yeah. I don't know. You can ask them.
Yeah. Average Dad always, he get here, he's always hungry, baby, because he's a big guy. He likes the food. Who doesn't?
Exactly.
I like the food too. I'm a big guy.
Yeah, I'm getting hungry too. Alright.
That's what he said last year, and I'm like,
Mash Paddles Dutchman's Alt. We got Average Joe here at the Mash Paddle booth.
No. Finally.
Trying to have this beer. He's like, no,
This is
no.
BS. They're forcing me. No.
Yeah, well, come on.
Yeah, it's all right.
Give it an average try.
No, it doesn't. It actually doesn't smell bad.
I guarantee it's above average.
No,
Yeah.
Unlike me,
I said that last
below
year.
average.
I said that last year about it.
It's one of my favorite beers.
He's like, oh, come on, they come to a fest and bring an alt
very,
beer?
dare I say, waffable? I don't know why he said that. That's terrible. No, I don't like it.
I like the terminology. It's been used before as well. That's how it was described.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's, yeah, I mean, the thing about alt beer, it's a subtle style. Like, you're not, get a little bit like a little bit of caramel, maybe even slight toffee.
Yeah.
A little bit of, like, dirty earthiness. I don't know if that's coming from the English stuff going on.
Well, you know, we got to get down and dirty. Dirty.
Slight, though. Slight. I'm not like I'm picking up mounds of dirt and, like, you know, putting them in my mouth and going, oh, yeah, here's the alt beer, but a little bit of dirtiness.
You gotta be true to
All right. Down the hatch. Here. Oh, we got Average Dad here with food.
You should probably get a poutine.
Holy cow. What is that? Where did you get that?
That's from the Crazy Canuck Caboose.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that looks good.
They are not fucking around.
All right, this is the Cherry Saison review, not the Canuck Caboose barbecued beef brisket with banana
peppers. Oh my god. I wish I had gotten that.
That looks amazing.
That might be supper. All right.
Crazy Canuck. The Caboose
the Crazy Canuck poutine?
Barbecued beef brisket with banana peppers poutine.
Okay. Wow. Oh, we got a photographer. DJ Crazy Chris. All right, we're over here at the Forefathers booth. We got the other husband here. And what's this?
Wait. We're gonna do
what?
Let me get official.
The visual. All right, fine. All right, we've got their Honey Badger mixed with Shevchenko No. 9 Ukrainian Dark Lager. And they were saying that this was a great beer alchemy combination.
Yeah, supposed to be a good alchemy combination.
All right, let's give it a try.
YouTube. Let's enjoy this shit.
Oh, that's different. Wow, busy fest this year. What?
Oh, if you ever get the chance, you've got to try this. This is like sex the second time in your life. You think you know what you're doing, but you don't. This is it, man. This is it. You gotta try this shit. It's like, you won't fuck this shit up because, like, all right, did I put the condom on right? Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Well, it tastes good, so I'm gonna do it again. And like, you get right in there, do the alchemy. Hello, New Brunswick.
So, disturbing imagery aside, there you go, folks. I don't think I can sum up the review any that much better. No. Nah, it's pretty good, actually. Pretty good combo.
And it's on mild season on that. What do you think, Joe?
The real question is, what is Dev think of this beer?
Yeah, where's Dev? He's just here.
He totally doesn't work at the brewery at all.
He totally doesn't. Colgate.
He said though he hadn't tried it and he wanted to because it wasn't carved before he left the brewery earlier in the week. So. Brother's chilling with popcorn.
All right, so this review just got really weird. I don't know. What do you think of it? You say something for once.
It's a 9 out of 10.
Really? You liked it that much?
No,
Is that because of proximity?
Proximity. I can just drive up there. It's right there. 9 out of 10. Yeah. 8 out of 10.
Is it 9 out of 10 just because
Joe's
of proximity?
giving me a frowny face, so 7.25 out of 10. I don't know.
Now you're just trolling. All right, we got a really, really drunk Greg here. This is getting closer to the end of the fest. Agnes over here. Get Average Joe and Average Dad. Smoking the salted pig. How'd you guys like the fest so far?
Nick, I got a small salted pig for you.
Oh, that's not what I thought he was going to say.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say salted something.
I thought you were going to say you got a small something.
I thought he was going to say salted something too.
I got something salty for you, Nick.
No, thank you.
Very,
very drunk Greg.
No, I haven't had anything to drink.
Yeah, you got 2 beers in your hand, man. We're going to take a look at collective.
These aren't beers.
Jesus. We got something salty here. We got Collective Arts Goza. Goza. We're going to take a look at this, and I think he just spit on my lens.
Of some sort.
There you go. Wrapping up another great year. Forefathers are still packing up. Getting everything out of the way of the road. It's after 7 o'clock and people are packing up and going home. There's Rainharry with that amazing Citra pale ale they had. There's Radar here, which kind of who wants to get drunk tonight rather than at the fest. I admire his devotion to duty, I guess. 3 years in a row. All done for another year. Pretty crazy that fucker made it work. Again. Something that started off so naive 3 years ago. If you had money to invest, I definitely invested in beer. It is so popular right now.
From Water Review.
What's that?
Can I get in here?
I
I need a chair.
So do I.
Well, unless Chad wants to get up, and I'm not asking him to get up. So.
I'm in my favorite rolly chair.
Oh. Okay. One more. Oh. G'day, YouTube. Welcome back to Maxwell Stars Beer Review. Very tired here. We're going to take a look at one last beer tonight. A little bit of water in the glass. One last beer tonight. This is one that Chad and Bubba had just taken a look at. This is a beer from Black Swan. This is Road Trip. It's just like a lager pale ale. I should probably look at it. It's the morning after the fest and we're all real tired and hungry. Hey Radar, how was your sleep?
Pretty good.
Pretty good?
Yeah.
Okay, we're snoring a lot.
That's alright.
Those demons. Those demons. Yeah, I think he exercised a few himself.
We'll get breakfast, deliver a whole bunch of money to some families.
Nice. It's very nice.
Say goodbye to Bubba and Jeff and then go to a brewery.
Yay. Sounds like a plan. They're going here. Oh god. Of course. Well, Vince, you get to see the flying saucer.
Flying saucer?
The flying saucer. Awesome. It's not bad.
Mediocre, but yeah.
trip to Niagara Falls without the flying saucer. That's the takeout. Long way. All right, post breakfast. So, Radar, what did you think of your breakfast?
Excellent.
Good breakfast?
Excellent, very filling. Potatoes were good. Bacon was crispy. Eggs were good.
What'd you wind up having here?
3 egg scrambled.
3 egg scrambled. Nice.
3 egg scrambled.
Awesome. And how was your breakfast, Bubba?
Good.
Good?
Yeah.
Good. Good. Not in the mood for interviews right now?
Not overly.
No, okay.
Thanks.
Hi, Christy. No, okay. Alright, so we're following Jeff's Red Alero. We're heading down to the Ronald McDonald house to take the funds from charity back.
At Granny Speeds.
At Granny Speeds. Well, it's because we're following, well, he's not Granny, but driving like a Granny.
I love you, Grandpa Bob.
He's got a Grandpa Bob car. Oldsmobile. 10, 15 years old. Oh, there's the 40 Creek Distillery. Yeah. So once we're done at the Ronald McDonald house, we're going to go on Jeff and Bubba are going to leave, and they're heading back home to Iron Prior, and then we're going to go up to, I don't know what breweries we're going to head up. I think we're
Bell City, I know.
Bell City, and it's a whole bunch of stuff along the shore of Lake Ontario or something, isn't it? No, not in Lake Ontario. Somewhere. I can't remember. We're heading down south or something, aren't we?
I think we are.
Oh. We'll find out. But we're doing another day at brewery tours, including Bell City. And Radar's asleep. Sleep review.
Any comments on that? Really?
Seems like you can sleep anywhere. There you're at the Ronald McDonald house in Hamilton. Taking her donation in. Well, Chad's donation.
Ring the bell.
Oh, that was easy.
Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Oh, PGP.
As it's being scary. Yeah. What can we help you with?
I am here to donate my profits from my beer fest. It's good.
Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah. Thank you so much. Do you need you to fill something out?
Yep.
Front door. And we just had a little reception desk here, but then when our needs changed, things changed. So Fireside Lounge, another place just for families to come and spend some time as I walk through your video. And come on into our library. So this used to be the only lounge in the house, but now with our renovation, we've got a ton more space, so they can just come, borrow books, hang out, and then it's also our secondary access to the outside playground for any kids who are staying. So, yes. So we can wander down to the other end of
This
the
is what you
house.
guys get no sleep for a few days.
Yeah.
So given the Meals that Heal program, we do have a full restaurant kitchen that Sean uses. And then we'll also just head down to the family kitchen, which I'm not sure if you've ever seen the commercials on TV. It's the two little girls, one asking her mom if the other can come for dinner. And they're actually in a family kitchen at a Ronald McDonald house. So when families check in, they also get their space in freezer, fridge, and pantry if they want to bring in their own food as well. And then we have the family kitchen, which we actually just have a group volunteering baking for us. So this is just the family kitchen, and they can come 24 hours a day and just make whatever they'd like. We do have, the cupboards and fridges are stocked, so if they want hot soup or whatever, they're welcome to help themselves.
Cool.
And then our lovely garden, which I don't have keys, so we can't actually go out. This is going to be our second full summer with our garden. So we do have a full sort of outdoor kitchen. So Chef Sean barbecues usually every Thursday night with our big barbecue. And then the fireplace and the water feature. And it is amazing when you're back there, you really don't hear the traffic, which is great. It's a sort of a nice quiet spot that families can go to once again, hopefully find a bit of rest.
Alright, so what was the total, Chad?
Everything that you brought for us, and we'll take a picture.
Yeah, close $6,604.50. Amazing, man. Congratulations.
Yep, cash for life. Yep.
See you guys.
See you guys, Michael. Talk to you later, lads.
Later.
Drive safe.
Bye. You too. Hill City. You're in Brantford. You awake? You sir?
Watch your step there, buddy.
Not paying attention, that's what I'm not doing. Eureka Cream Ale. Noir, Belgian style ale. Galaxy Hopper. Cautionary Tale IPA. So there you go. Thanks for watching Maxwell Stars beer review on location at Bell City. Get the rest of the crew here waiting for me to finish drinking my flight. Hey Guy, how you doing? Have a good poop? Alright, talk to you folks later. Cheers. Alright, so
there's a swimming pool on this road.
So we're in Simcoe now. Where are we headed now?
Swimming pool.
New Limburg.
Brewing Company.
Yeah.
Swimming pool.
Swimming pool. But there's no swimming pool.
Swimming pool.
Still with us there, Radar?
Swimming pool?
Yeah, swimming pool.
No apples.
No apples. They are open. A roost? Oh, they got food here. Cool. Jean-Luc Picard. Oh, Picard's extreme kettle style. Dill pickle. Hey, Chad.
Beer chips.
What?
Beer chips.
What is it? Tart lime and chili. Get a bag of those. Ooh, cans. Hello. Hi, how's it going? Hello. Booker Brew. EPA Dakota Pearl Ale. Ramblin Road Unleashed. Purebred. Country Cream Ale. Country Pilsner. Country Lager. Oh, it's the Unleashed IPA. Okay. Interesting. And Country Cream. And of course you can get bottles too. What's that one? What is the purebred? Oh, it must be a red ale. Jeez, that's not bad. Limburg. The same guys that were at the fest yesterday will be here.
You have to repurpose them. So what are you going to repurpose them to?
They have to do something else with it. It's going to be within a growing business. People seem to like to drink these days. The economy's poor, but there's always room for beer.
the fucking gold shrimp.
It's kind of neat, actually. It's just like a, well, not like a one-room schoolhouse, but it's like a country consolidated school. Really cool. This is like your bottle collection there, Chad. I've had quite a few of these. Yes, yes, no, yes, no, yes, 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 yes. No, not that. That's the extra 4. Cool. Nickelbrook Cuvée. I had the 2012, I think. And Ochente. I need to send him some New Brunswick beers.
I want to scare you off of the stout. It's actually really good.
Oh yeah?
It just takes a while to pour. So.
Well, I love milk stout, so I just kind of like, wow, 15 minutes? Well, you got it in bottles there, so I might just take one with me, but... This looks tasty, though. Oh, that's cool. That was a pretty cool place there, Chad.
Yeah.
I love from there. Great beer.
Yeah. It's like an old school.
It is an old school.
It is, eh?
So where are we headed now?
Back towards my place.
Back towards your place. Get some food and drink. Sounds like a plan.
Gives us some time to hang out, relax, drink some beers, play some video games.
Sure. Drink some water. Sleep in the same room as that for 4 days in a row. Vodka and stuff like that. They're more primarily a distillery. They even have an absinthe made with real wormwood.
Get on with it.
Yes, sir. All right. Now I'm gonna let Radar open it because.
No, I'm not gonna open it.
What's the time?
I'm not gonna open it.
It's 11:59, and we're gonna step back here because it's 12 o'clock. Happy birthday, Radar!
Is it 12 o'clock?
It's 12 o'clock. Happy birthday, Radar!
Pop that cork and there goes the table. Is it moving?
we may need a corkscrew. No, it's coming out.
Look at the sundowner.
Keep wobbling.
Okay, keep wet. There you go.
Look at this. Like,
it's a prepubescent boy.
Awesome. All right, you get first crack. Drink water. Right. Departure day. Hey, Chad. Yo. Getting ready to pack up. We got Radar ready to go. Guy's itching to get out of here because he wants to make Ottawa by nightfall. And, of course, I got all my shit packed up for a very long stay at the airport. Oh, well. Is what it is. Can't do nothing but it. Well, it's been another fun trip. So, yeah.
Glad you guys came. Greatly appreciated. Glad we had some
Well, thanks for having us once again, dude. And, well,
seriously, thanks for having us.
Hopefully we'll do this again.
Same to you, Radar. Thank you again.
No problem. Thank you. I'll looking forward to next year if there is a next one.
Thanks, Chad.
Yep. You guys have a wonderful trip.
First try, anyway.
And I'm gonna go take a shit that I've been holding in since 10 a.m.
Sorry.
It really has to go.
Rip shot. Things are going under. Whee! That way is Hamilton. Somewhere. I think we're about half an hour from the airport. Lake Ontario. Radar eating apples. radar. And
you too.
Thanks. Have a safe drive back home, and thanks for the trip up here, man. All right. Well, I'll get you guys next year, if not sooner.
Perfect.
Cool.
Have a good one.
You too. Get run over by a taxi first. There you go. Terminal 1. Big. Finally get to eat today. So chalet in the airport. How convenient. Well, waiting for my plane. I've been at the airport for 6 hours now, and my 10-hour layover. I do get to try this little bad boy. This is probably the best Mill Street I've ever had. Well, almost time to board. Really boring day here at the airport, but you know, I made it through. At my gate. Anyway, it was a great trip. Another good year. Perhaps I'll do this again one more year. I don't know. See what happens next year. But thanks for watching the video, folks. Had a really good time. Hope you had a good time watching this, and thanks for watching. Talk to you folks later. Cheers.
Awesome.